Hello? There we go. Mic wasn't working for a second. Now it's working. Holy cow. It has been a minute. That's all, y'all. Just thought I'd jump back on for a couple hours. Play a little bit. It'll be all right. Be super casual. We're just gonna be playing a bit. Playing? Hello, Ben? Oh, he's AFK. All right. So one thing I wanted to do is we are going to, first off, we're going to clean up all this stuff. I think drop some of this stuff in here. Tried to do a different build. It didn't quite work. Stuff doesn't matter. Just dump that in here. We're probably not going to play a minion build anyway. That's whatever. Probably try some Uber at Zeri. So I tried to do some, try to help somebody out. Do some boss killing, but all these numbers are still big. I probably need to restart my client. Let's see. I don't want you open anymore. Save you. All right, let's see. So we got how much are these frags right now? Oh my god, they're super cheap. I just want to do, I need to do the attempt. So I just want to see if I can do it with my current setup. The problem, the encounter is easy. It's the reflection that's the problem. I got to try and do this with without dying and trying to mitigate as much of the reflection as I can. That's what we're going for. So right now we're just buying random pieces. I'm just gonna get one set just for whatever. I'm gonna buy them from people. This is the not fun part. Okay, 13, that'll be for the second piece, and then it's like, God, I hate trading for these individual fragments. Just gonna skip all of the 5 cast people and go straight to 6. We're just gonna start whispering. First person that invites me wins. Hello? Hello? It's a different guy, right? Yep. None of these guys, really? Now it's just getting obnoxious. We're gonna have to go to 7 just to get somebody to sell me one. This guy has like a dozen. Hello, please? Please. What are these people even doing with their lives? You know you're not doing anything more important. For some reason my macro to auto pay stuff is not working. Hello? Really? We're about to start spamming people because this is getting obnoxious. We're spraying all these people that have like way more than 6 fragments. And problem is that the people that have all these fragments, they're way busy or doing something that doesn't require them to be sitting in their hideout. And they're like, they're probably farming at Zeri or other stuff or Blight or who knows whatever, where they're getting fragments from and they don't want to stop. Okay, this guy has 12. Hello? Come on. You just got to find the person that's in their hideout, right? You find the one that's in the hideout, and then you're a winner. I'm getting slightly annoyed. I'm annoyed that my control click macro is not working. Okay. I might just scroll down the list all the way to like 10 chaos. That's how stupid this is getting. All right, no more waiting. First one, I don't even care. First one to invite me wins. There we go. That's what we're going for. Thanks, buddy. I'll whisper this one just because. Now watch me go through the same process for the other fragments. It'll be way more fun. Okay, Mortal Ignorance. I think this is the expensive one, right? Yeah, this one's 13 chaos. Okay. Let's see who has this guy has 7. Hope that's not the same dude that I just bought from. That would be super annoying. Hello, my dude. Hello. Oh my god, people. Why don't you have a more boring life and just like sit around your hideout selling stuff? I hate it. But where's the bots when you need bots? There we go. Hey, what's up? Blue Gaming. Why was it easier to buy this one than the other ones? That's what I don't understand. Okay, one way. Which fragment do I need? I think it's lower right. Yep. Mortal Hope. I'm mostly testing. I need to test this and make sure that I can do this without dying to the reflect. Because when I was I'm trying to offer free boss killing service just for funsies. Someone was like, in the EU, they were like, hey, can you kill my Uber's area? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And then the latency did not help. I was at like over 200 ping for Europe, which was actually very surprising because I'm on the East Coast. I did not think I was going to have that much of a problem. I didn't really want to do it on the East Coast, or I didn't really want to do Europe, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. And if I fail it, I'll just give you another set because I had one already. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. He's like, just try it for me. And I was like, sure. Did not go well. I think part of it was latency, dying to the stuff on the floors. All the whatever her lightning call, storm sigil, flame burst stuff. And then part of it, I think, was dying to the reflect that I was not prepared for. So now we're gonna go try it out. And I'm hoping I'm either gonna insta melt. We're gonna do 25% reflected damage here and hope that's enough because I don't have like a life leech per se. So I have the agnostic and a crazy amount of mana regen. And so I'm hoping that it's enough, but we will find out. I really don't want to die because I am going to try to go to push to 96, but I would probably be at 100 on this character, but I have made 7 characters this league, more than any other league I've ever played. And I don't know why I wanted to play. Pay attention to the map, probably. I don't know why I've wanted to play so many characters this league. It's just been fun. Are you kidding me? Dead ends are the bane of my existence. Also, if I press the right button. If there's a dead end, I'm not gonna do you right now. In case I don't want to. tell him to wait. It'll be fine. I should just be streaming through here. I don't really need to kill the mobs. That just in case. Now, oh no, did I? I took it out. Why did I take it out? I should go back to get my slower projectile support. So what I hope now is I'll kill this dude and the projectiles will still hit over there. Oh, I forgot to put down my... There we go. Easy. Slower projectiles I wanted to get for killing Adziri. Just because with ball lightning, slower projectiles. So I'm using pinpoint support. That's why I keep transitioning from multiple balls to a single one. It's just the way that it works. And so... But I discovered, so regular ball lightning at, assuming you have normal projectile speed, right? Which I'm pretty sure I have normal projectile speed. Also for this fight, you always want to kill chick first, always. So, move up to, I think to right here. It's not going to be close enough. Whatever. That's how you do that. So, assuming normal projectile speed, your projectiles, your ball lightning projectiles will hit 9 times. Hit the enemy 9 times. If you have slower projectiles... Okay, dude, I got it. I got it. You want it. Okay. I didn't realize both of them started with Eagle. I thought it was the same jewel. And so, and the reason that with slower projectile support, your ball lightning will hit the same mob, assuming all default speeds, 13 times. And so with the damage that I'm calculating, it's actually, once you're on the upper registers of damage, it's like 4 to 5 million more than pinpoint support at maximum intensity stacks. Because at maximum intensity stacks, you actually do 90% more projectile damage, which is massive. But it just can't equate to the bonuses of those 4 extra hits. So that's why. So now the trick is, so for this, we don't want to curse. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Wait, where is my curse? Oh, it's down here. I moved it down here. We don't really care about Sniper's Mark because, well, she does do projectiles. So we're going to take out the curse specifically for Adziri, and then I can still get Wave of Conviction and the Unnerve from Blade Blast, because Adziri reflects all the curses, and that's what we don't want to do. Ooh, yep, the reflect got me. That's a big ouch. Okay, well, since you're here, sure, I'll invite you. All this stuff real quick. If we die, don't make him wait anymore. And then we'll go back in and finish. All right, so he wants Eagle Ruin. Eagle Ruin, Eagle Sliver. These are just reduced reservation of skills and crit multi. So he's trying to start an aura stacker, which is exactly what I was doing. I ended up not liking it too much. Oh, that's a nice blasphemy. Now that I'm looking at it. Oh, and since I'm doing this, where did I put here? projectiles. I already did that, so we can thank him. So we'll take out pinpoint for the slower projectiles. I just want to get rid of that. Take that out right now. I don't want to accidentally hit that. I was testing. I was just testing petrifying blood. Oh, I totally forgot the Maven was watching too. So I honestly should probably, probably need to be careful. Oh my God, did they just heal her? The Maven just healed her. That's still obnoxious. Okay, so we gotta watch out for the mirror. There we go. Ugh, that reflect is brutal. I could get a reflect like ring, but yeah, that reflect is obnoxious. I gotta do like one at a time. I might not be able to finish this. I don't know how to lessen. Even with Arcane Cloak, it just melts me. When it's not the mirror. Mirror. Oh, that is the mirror. Oh my. Oh, the mirror's over here. So when I cast it, it hit. Yeah. Okay. So decidedly cannot help people do Uber Atzuri, at least on this build. That's what we figured out. Yeah, we're just not gonna. Whatever. Might as well finish it. Let's see how much one cast does. And I might have to do one cast at a time. She is kind of low. Because I do a ton of damage. Like Uber Elder, it took me less than 3 minutes to kill Uber Elder. And that was all waiting for their invulnerability shields to go down. I can actually just sit here and cast. I hope she goes into the split phase right away. Uh-oh. Okay, where's the mirror? Where's the mirror? I gotta find the mirror. Not by the mirror. Oh my gosh. This is funny because now we figured out the strategy to do this with only one portal left. I need like a ring. Gonna get these out of the way. I can't remember. I think it's not a hunter ring. I think it's a redeemer ring. On arcane cloak. I'm dead. Oh, oh, almost ate that one. Ah, we did it. Took 6 portals. Figured out you can't just go baller all out. Balls of the wall killer. Okay, cool. I guess I'll keep the garb. I think the garbs are worth nothing. I'm pretty certain.
My regards.
Oh, I had one left. Let's see. Yeah. We'll just stick that in the stash, just like all this stuff. Oh, who needs, I wonder if anybody needs the twisted. Let me put up a message. Da-da-da. Oh, hello. I want to. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I have to add a text box. I thought I already had one for my stream on this page, but I guess I don't. So let me add one. Quick, I want to put it text. I'm just gonna add a new one. That. Literally just need to type some stuff. Hello? I want to type some stuff on the stream. What is this one called? Wow, spelling? Sure. Two, one. Drop this right down. Yeah? Put that right there. That's fine. We'll just see if anybody needs that before I just needlessly run it. So we'll put this back in. Drop you there. The one thing I don't. This in my tab because I don't really need it right now. I've got these 2 empty slots, right? I haven't figured out how I want to use them. I don't know. There's a bunch of things I could put in there, but I just don't know. I was playing around with Petrified Blood, is what you just saw there. But I'm not optimized to do it at all. So it was not looking good. I think we're just gonna, oh, I gotta buy fragments. So I gotta buy, so the strategy that I'm rolling with, so currently I have like all my watchstones in because right now I'm trying to wrap down for the league. Because the big thing that I'm going for is, so this is the one I gotta finish next. This is what I'm targeting. I've in all the maps that I've run, I've only finished 3 zones. They're all on 10 now. I did the last one that I had on 6 was Lexajoris. I had this on 6 for like 3 weeks. So now I'm still doing my Valdo's Rest strategy, and all these watchstones are in to collect maps for primarily these regions. Now I have Lyra Arthane out because I have no interest in running that anymore. Hawork Hamlet is done. It's really not going to let me move it with that up there. So Hawork Hamlet is done. This is really weird. Like when I open this thing, I can pull the map all the way over to the side, right? But when I had the character sheet open, I couldn't pull the map all the way to the side. Busted. So the reason I want to do this is because there's more strats I want to do up here. I'm probably going to move up here. Once I'm done with all the zones, I'm going to move up here to get the June. And I'm going to do that to just continue plowing through the rest of these. I've got two in the pipe right now. I've got whatever. I got 2. I can't remember which ones, Vagan and somebody else. And then we're gonna run them, and then we will just keep running June in these areas because you just get intelligence just from completing maps. The primary focus, since we're gonna spec out of Harvest, while we're doing up here, is gonna be Ritual. So we're basically gonna be trying to get as many rituals as we can. Don't really care about essences anymore. I'm kind of past the point of all the crafting that I really want to do. The last crafting I was doing was kind of working on these rings. So this ring, as you'll notice, it's an Archmage build, and I have no flask, right? No mana flasks at all. And so, but I've got my mana recovery to just an absurdly high amount. It can be even higher. So on this boots, you see the enchant, it's attack and cast speed. I have not since I bought these, I upgraded to some tailwind boots just to get some faster cast speed. And then getting the elusive is really nice. And I would typically run lab until I got the 70% increased mana regen rate if you've cast a spell recently. And since I'm always casting, as soon as I cast a spell, I get the boosted mana regen, and it pumps my mana regen up to an absurdly high amount. So right now it's 3506, but when I hit Arcane Cloak, it jumps up to 6093, and then when I get those boots, it's like 6600 or something, which is just absurd. But basically, no matter what I do, I rarely run out of mana. It's just so high, I don't really need a mana flask. And so what I will, if I really want to push it, I can run the lab again and do that. I really didn't do the quality on this one because I kind of want to get a higher one. But I don't know. I really don't need to at this point. I've done everything with this build. Maven, I can just absolutely destroy the Maven. The hardest part is the Simon Says mechanic. But after the Simon Says mechanic, it's other than that, it's a piece of cake. It's not hard. It's just good positioning. Sometimes I die. I've done it deathless a few times. It's no big deal. Once you know the fight and you've practiced it, 10 times, or even once you've done it like a handful of times, you know what to expect. You understand what everything is. You just typically make little mistakes. It's like the beams that'll kill me because they stop my regen. That's the only reason I die. So when it's got the little things that move back and forth at the end, the little blue electric beams or whatever, if I touch one of those for some reason, my agnostic will not work. It's like because it brings my life regen to 0, which apparently prevents the agnostic from kicking off, which kind of surprised me because I did not think. I guess it's life recovery. So for life recovery, life regen, all of those mechanics stop. So I'm still rocking a life flask though, even though my life regen is insane because of the agnostic. It's just sometimes you just need that oh crap button. It's saved me a few times. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do. So the strategy I am going with though is we're doing Harbingers and Blight down here. You can see I'm totally tricked into Blight and Harbinger, nothing else. I don't care about Metamorphs or whatever else is down here. Mortal Syndicate. That could be good, but honestly, I probably could do spec into these a little bit away from Blight. It's just nice to have the extra lane rewards and bosses. Blight maps sell almost instantly. They're a good amount of money. You get one Blight map, it's going to pay for like 3 scarabs. And then these, I'm getting exalted shards all the time. If you have, this is the big investment, right? Where is it? So Harbingers and areas drop rare value currency shards. In Valdo's Rest, these are current. So these are gone down in price. When I bought mine, it was 7.7 exalted. It is worth all of that money. You will make all of that money back, guaranteed. You're like, oh, that could be all my money. If you want to run this strategy, buy the Watchstone, or you can spam and try and roll a platinum Watchstone to try and get it. But no, it's up to you. I rolled 20%, which it's a perfect tier 1 roll to contain blighted maps or oils. It's totally worth it. I pulled out a chance for Harbinger to contain additional Harbinger mod. I could re-roll this. I just didn't want to. I was really low on alteration shards at the point where I had these. I'm back up now, but I just haven't. So it's totally worth it for this one because I said blighted maps are pretty much minimum 30 chaos each. Oils doesn't really matter. Like golden oils have dropped way down in value. Like, so let's see, like a golden oil, yeah, it's like 30 chaos. Again, it's 30 chaos. You get a tainted oil. It's pretty good. I haven't gotten a tainted oil. Maybe I should run that simulacrum because it's only worth an exalt right now. Well, 1.2. It's a good source of a lot of junk, like scarabs. I don't know. We'll just run that for fun. And do I want to run? I'm going to bring this with just in case. I don't typically need that, but we're running a simulacrum for fun. See what happens. I don't think I've run a simulacrum with this build. He's back 7. Eh. This one's not ideal. Not the worst one.
This ramshackle place stood against certain horrors and survived. I think it's time to at least test your limits.
Like talking 2 phrases at the same time. So the first like 15 levels of this is going to be super boring. Just going to throw down our lightning sigil, or sigil power. Be popping arcane cloak. So my arcane cloak is linked to a level 20 arcane surge. I could really upgrade it to a level 21 if I wanted, because my arcane cloak takes like 7,000 mana. So no matter what, it's always going to trigger arcane surge. Wait, did I get no money drops? What's hello? There we go. I say I had to get something. I'm gonna take the blessed orb because here. Pop the sigil down. So the sigil is good because 1 at max, it gives us when it reaches maximum power, gives us a ton of lightning damage. Plus it means that any enemies that are inside it are going to do less damage. 10%. 10% less or 10% decreased? I think it's less. It's straight up multiplicative damage reduction. So at these low levels, I'm just going to tank these. At higher ones, definitely not. Come on. Really? That's it? Harbingers are? Okay, whatever.
This is only the beginning.
See, so this one, the reason I don't like doing simulacrums in this Act 10 map is because it's like depending on where you stand and where you go, it can greatly influence how many waves spawn. So like if I go down there to try and clear enemies, it'll spawn less because there's less room. And so, but you got to try and, you want to really try and stay up here in this area. The reason that I have a second wind that keeps dinging is because I rolled one over. This is actually great leveling for it. I mean, it's not a, is it Barracks Respite, a good one? I'll take it anyway. It's nice that we've gotten currency twice in the first 5 waves. Could have been a lot worse stuff like weapons or armor. Complete wastes of rewards. You can see my mana regen is pretty good. Even, so I'm sustaining Righteous Fire and casting. It just kind of tells you how absurd. Oh, come on, give me 5. Just tells you how absurd the mana regen. I will probably always use...
Let yourself be drawn.
Got the weapons, but I also got Blight, which can be good. I'm probably always going to stick with Hierophant as my league starter now. It's just so easy to transition. I've league started Archmage Stormbrand before. It was really good. And so I could league start Stormbrand with this, and as I get gear, it can scale. I love that response and message. Ultra juiced 100% delirious Twilight Strand. Not a real thing, right? Hello? All that and all I got with orb refusing. That's great. We're still early. We're only wave 6. So the maps won't be high because it's still pretty low level. You're like tier 9, 10 maps. But then div cards could be nice. I've had some friends get Brother's Keeper, which is a 5 exalt single div card. Had a friend get a demon card, which is basically, it's a corrupted headhunter. I've not gotten personally anything really good this league from as far as div cards go, and I don't hear any swings, so I'll take sextants though. That's always nice. I'd rather have sextants than maps. Yeah, see, like tier 10 maps. I don't think I want. I'm actually going to take these. The reason that I like to take other maps is because I could trade them in for like Zana mods and things like that.
Are you trying to cleanse yourself of me?
Keep forgetting to turn on Blood Rage, and so you might ask yourself, why am I using Blood Rage as a caster? Well, the reason is because to get the faster cast speed. Because again, because of the agnostic, I have enough regen that it doesn't matter. And so the extra cast speed, because I'm casting, notice I'm casting 4 times before I can move. So it can get a little obnoxious sometimes. Honestly, that's the only downside of this build, is the cast speed. You want to stack as much cast speed as you can get away with. Wait a second, new book boots. Is that what I think it is? Is that exactly what I was thinking? The Dream Fragments is a good early game. This is a great early game ring before you can get good mana regen rings, because it has both a high, gives you a ton of cold resist, high increased mana, and a decent mana regen. It's a great ring to start out with. Let's see these gold worms. How much are gold worms? Cool. I should check them later. Actually, I always like fragments. I hate trading for people for tons of fragments. Maybe they actually tone down the other rewards, like the less impactful rewards, like weapons and armor. Because I've actually gotten decent rewards from all the ones we've run so far. So with ball lightning, it's kind of like a fire and forget type thing, which is kind of nice. These will go far. These can off-screen stuff. Oh, come on, give me 5 waves. Are you serious? There we go. Oh my god. Listen for the swing. Don't hear swing. Ooh, yes, I want all of these.
You can't go. I am you.
Falling from the bed to a different room. I love it. So my grandparents, they had this ranch style home, right? And it's not like it was massive, but it had It actually had a built-in like intercom system that ultimately we never really used, but like upstairs, downstairs, all the different rooms, you could actually talk to pretty much every other room if you really wanted to, which is pretty cool if you think about it. I lived there for years, or like I would go over there as a kid for years and not realize what those were. They were just like these radio looking things on the wall. And they were actually like a speaker intercom system for the house that they never used, so I had no way of knowing that that's what it was. Just dump all the stuff we can. We're in 15 yet? Or 10?
You do matters. The dream will end, and the dreamer will pass into the next world.
Right. So really, we really need to hit like wave. So I think bosses can spawn from wave 10, if I remember correctly. But we really need to hit like stupid physical mobs. We really need to hit like wave 15 to start potentially making our money. We get scarabs. Scarabs are almost always a winner. Awakened sextants are good. Used up a lot trying to do the Harbinger strategy. Or excuse me, doing the Nemesis. Using the Nemesis strategy, where you roll the Nemesis monsters, drop additional currency, basic currency on a sextant, or excuse me, on a watchstone. I think you can still sell those if you roll that on a watchstone and sell the watchstone. I think it's still worth like 2 or 3 exalts. But you really need to have the sextants have 4 uses passive on your tree from the Uncharted Realms for those to really sell for that. So I would not recommend spending a couple exalts worth of awakening sextants to try and get that if you do not have that particular mod on. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in the Uncharted Realms, right? This sextants modifiers have 1 additional use. When you roll your sextants mod with that, they'll actually have 4. That was kind of a okay. Guess we'll take more of those. Where's that? Nothing. It's all right. Take it just and look at it later. Okay, we're gonna put all this stuff in here. And we'll ID all that later.
Do you not want
Yeah, they must have taken out the crappy rewards because I don't think I've gotten weapons or armor one time this whole time. It's actually been good mechanic rewards or currency. Every time I forget to turn on my Blood Rage. That extra cast speed actually can save your life. Because like I said, because I'm casting 4 times, you get locked in place. I can't cancel, I can't animation cancel it. And so, especially for something like this, if you stay in place too long, it'll be bye-bye, lights out. It's over. The last one. Nope, good thing I checked. And you there, and there's... Wait, how are there enemies still alive? How? We did get some fertile chaos. So fertile chaos, that's like 30-something chaos right there. Yeah, 36 chaos. That pays for basically like a quarter of this. Because exalts, I think, are almost down to 120. They've fallen over the past couple weeks from 150. They've like, I think they were only at 150 like a week and a half ago. Now they're in the 120s. Which is pretty nice for those of you that have a way to generate a lot of chaos or just happen to have a lot of chaos. You can play the market a little bit and sell a whole bunch of your exalts let the prices keep dropping and then buy up more exalts. Scorching Ray level 21, nobody cares. Conversion Trap level 21, nobody cares. Let me check and make sure, but well, certainly not Conversion Trap, but I don't think anybody cares about this. I don't care enough to, even the 2 Chaos guy can't even sell his. Yeah, I don't care about those. They're not quality anyway, don't care. Ooh, fossils, currency, blight. This could be worth running. This is only 1.2 exalts, so we got to add up everything that we get. The part of the problem is you know, you're not going to get typically 1.2 exalts in raw currency. So you have to subjectively look at everything you're getting, which I am not, right? Because I've just been throwing it all into my tabs. Like, whatever, indiscriminately, don't care. Also, you have the time to run one of these, so I can probably make an exalt in the time it takes to run one of these. If my Harbingers drop good currency, or if my Blight drops good currency. Ooh, we're gonna set that aside. What do I care about? Actually, I want verdant oil. And there we go. All right, 15. Here we go.
Believe me, you will fall, exile.
Got Blood Rage. Get my Frenzy charges. So yeah, if I get something like Coast or something and I don't melt him fast enough, well, the boss, he literally just, I didn't even know he was there and he was already mostly dead. That's how stupid Ball Lightning is, y'all. Play Ball Lightning. Oh, those are breach rings. There's a recipe for all the breach rings. I don't remember what it is. It's like 60 breach rings, right? There's the scarabs. That's what I wanted. That would be a good time for that. You know what I just realized? Is that boss spawned and I did not get a unique. At least I don't think I did. I feel like that's pretty weird. It's usually a unique because I pressed spacebar and I should have seen the unique. Unless they moved the way that works now. Ambush and breach. This, the K. I don't think breaches are worth anything anymore. That's super unfortunate. Breach was my first real strategy. They were super good, but it's just because breaches are so cheap now that it's just like, eh. Dump all this in. We have 16, 17. Yeah, I just think this is the place to be. Yeah, you get it on both sides from the left and right, but then from the bottom, you have this nice little tunnel. It'll funnel, if you will. I needed to, so Killing that boss that fast on this wave tells me I'm probably not going to need to put in slower projectiles for Coast, assuming that he even does spawn. Oh my god, not forward words. Are you serious? That was terrible. Actually, I need some silver coins. I'll pick those up. Rip. And you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. See, I think it's part of it is if you like split and you're like standing on the bridge or something, it spawns less mobs because it's trying to prioritize where it's spawning the mobs from. At least it gave me 5. Yes, I want blessed orbs. Incubators, I like that. I could throw down my... Whoa. How did I die? Okay. Not expecting that. Something super tanky hit me. What's that? It's super unfortunate though, because I'm going to lose a lot of rewards for dying there. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I lost so much right there. I'm just going to put it on because there's no reason not to put it on. It's just another incubator. It can drop like anything.
I will not be made a fool.
Holy cow. I should be standing in my sigil, but I don't want to stand in the middle of waves of enemy. There's the boss. It's Coast. Holy cow. Why can't I not cast? Hello? Unbelievable. I shouldn't have been able to get stunned right there. What is the damage? It's all the little mobs that are going to kill me, not the big boss. Or maybe it will be the big boss. Where's he at? I need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, we'll just do that. They have like increased accuracy or something. I got a megalo at least.
Keep your precious sanity, my agent of chaos.
Yeah, so unless this megalomaniac is like godlike, that was definitely not worth an exalt.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna say no. Want stuff, dodge, increase dex. I mean, it can be good, but it's not gonna be yeah. I don't know why I did that. It's not going to be, if there's not 2, there's not going to be 3. Those are pretty good. They can be go together. So if you have like a dex stacker, so you get the increased dex with dodge, and then you have a flat increased damage with crit chance. And then there's a wand explode mod. Actually, all 3 could go together. Else dropped. Here, I'll take this stuff. Oh god, I hope there weren't cluster jewels dropping that I didn't notice. I mean, just because these are all identified, I'm just going to take a peek at them. Man. Take you two. Because why not? And essences. And some junky item. And... That it. Alright. That was, I'm gonna say, not worth.
May the darkness spare you.
I'm gonna put this up for just 1 exalt, because why not? That's didn't look as good as when I first glanced at it. But hey, we'll get that. And we got the hoop, just because the hoop. I want to corrupt it. Didn't work. We're just gonna sell it. It turns. Is this high enough? Okay, I don't want to run that right now. So the reason I don't want to run that right now is because I don't think I have enough maps to finish a Conqueror here yet, which is why I have 4 Watchstones in, to just try and get some more maps. And I don't want the Conqueror to spawn, because my luck will be as soon as I run the very first map, the Conqueror will spawn, right? Don't want that to happen. So we're just going to drop that there. We're going to drop this over here. Same reason that I'm not running this one, because the exact same thing will happen. So I don't know why I keep getting these good ones in turns in, but... So I could run it in Haywork, but I'm just going to finish this out. I never bought the Scarabs. I ran that to see if I would get any Scarabs that I needed, and I don't think I got a single one. Oh, I did. I got 1 Harbinger and 1 Rusted Blight. Not usually what I run, but we'll just run them anyway. So let's just run... And we'll run an arena. We're gonna re-roll these mods. The less recovery, not a fan. Yeah, that'll be fine. That was fun. I think that's only the second. I think I have to actually run 1.
Hello.
I think I have to run 1, yeah. So I need 1 just to pop him, or I really would like to get an Aisling so that I can level her up. Then I can get all 3 of these knocked out at the same time for the challenge, for this challenge. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do Bestiary. We're hit another Harbinger. Wait, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so I stream for an hour, so I'm just gonna stream for like, I don't know, maybe another half hour or so. I need to get back into it. I haven't streamed in quite a while. But oh my god, the loading, although, is so much better when they fix the graphical issue. Oh yeah, so haven't streamed in a while because, so I think I was streaming, it was actually several weeks ago. It's been like a month since last time I streamed, over a month. So at the beginning of May, That's where I got my COVID, my second COVID vaccine, and it just absolutely destroyed me. I took it harder than probably most people do, so I was out for a week. And then literally the week after I did COVID, or got the COVID shot, my parents came to visit me for a while, and they stayed for like a week and a half. So that was another bit of time that I wasn't streaming. And then I just took like the last week and a half-ish. Yeah, week and a half. And I've just been like, been relaxing, putzing around. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream on again. It's kind of like midway through the league. I would almost contest that it's like late in the league. Because it's like... I really would like more powers to spawn here. Kind of like late in the league. Because we're about to hit week 7, I think. Out of 12. So it's kind of late in the league. I usually don't play this late, but I figured, you know, if new people were starting, new people wanted to come in and check out the stream. Not so much for the stream. I'm really only streaming to answer questions, help people out, right? So if somebody pops in the stream, it's like, hey, I'm a new player, I got questions or whatever. That's basically why I'm streaming. Because usually you go to the larger channels, and a lot of times your questions and stuff get swallowed up. And so I want to make sure that if anybody has questions, that there's at least somebody in the community that can come out and say, yeah, I can help you out, or hey, I can help kill your boss for you, or yeah, I'm trying to improve my build over here, or something like that. Granted, I'm not an expert in all builds, right? But I can definitely like look at a build, and if there's a mechanic, an interaction, or something that you're not understanding, just try and break that down. Where are these bosses? So this is why I like pinpoint, because notice I'm down to 1. So it has the clear as long as I'm moving. So when I'm just doing regular mapping, it just clears everything just fine. But when I need to do some damage, it's, you know, I get 90% more from a single ball, without having to gem swap for less projectile speed. Yes, I'm still picking up 6 sockets, and even though fusings and jewelers are now like getting real low, so look at that. That basically paid for the map. It's really nice. All really good stuff. Mantra Flames, we will corrupt that. Mantra Flame stacks really well. I'm not even going to look at those anymore. I do want the Azure Oil and the Verdant Oil. So basically what I'm really looking for, I'm really hunting for the Harbingers, but of course I'm gonna kill stuff as I come across it. But if I don't kill all the mobs in this map, I'm not too concerned, because the majority of my income and drops are coming from the Blight and from the Harbingers. That's really what I'm going for. And usually I'm playing like some kind of dubstep house trance music in the background. I decided, because for all these years I've never really listened to the music in the game, I decided to turn on the music and just listen to it for a while. Plus when I'm like off stream, I'm usually either talking to people, so I turn down the music, or I'm like watching a show on Hulu or Prime, Netflix, something like that. So that's going to be the boss right up there, that room I backed away from, which actually I don't know why I'm not doing that. There's no reason to clear everything else. Everything dies. I think I still need like 3 more maps before I can actually go to the 10-way Maven fight. And so the only reason now that I'm doing Maven for this one, and again, I'm looking for Harbingers, making sure I don't miss any. I used a Scarab, and I paid for the Zana map, the Zana mod. I want to make sure I get my money's worth out of that.
Is your ego bruised?
And then, of course, this here, Protect the Altar is probably the best one that I could have gotten. Honestly, protect the altar is my favorite because they're all going to be, this is like a natural taunt device. They're all going to go to the center, more or less. And so
Lightning descends.
some will try to attack me, but a lot of them are just going to try and go and attack the altar in the center. Really?
Vengeance is cold indeed.
Also, I also don't know if y'all looked at the statistics.
Shrapnel and shards abound.
The 14 map, guys. There was like a couple hundred headhunters and mirrors of Kalandra that were not claimed from ultimatums. That was also your 14 map, guys.
Hate begets hate.
So they said that there was 400. It's like 421 headhunters that were generated from ultimatums. Only 100 and something were claimed, and that's out of like over 90 million ultimatums this league so far. That's how rare headhunters are. 400 headhunters out of 92 million. Insane.
Relentless assault.
At least it's part of the normal drop pool, right? It is kind of nice that they moved it away from being a legacy item.
Comes swiftly.
I just want to move a little bit.
A meager turnaround.
It's been super weak. That was what, like 6 waves? 5 waves? Like that was terrible. That was like 5 waves. I don't know why it keeps cutting off. I think this is the last room. There should be one more Harbinger. Yeah, there we go. I didn't get any King Harbingers on this map. That makes me sad. I don't recall seeing any Exalted shards. That kind of pays for the map too, although Exalts are going down in price, so that was good on the Chaos front. Ooh, Diviners. I might actually, we're going to invest in this a little bit. Alright, so we're going to get, well, first we're going to clear this, right? Alright, get some Engineer Orbs. For those, and then we got the Scourings. Take some Bindings. And we got some Chaos just in case we run out of Scourings. Okay, so identify, Scour, Engineer. No, I gotta go back and actually use Alks. I should have known better. Not gear. Should have known better. Should have known better. All right. 3 additional items, not good enough. So we're gonna Scour Alk. Corrupted items, cool, not good enough. Don't care about the level. Additional cards, 4 level, don't really care. Corrupted in currency, that's pretty good. I really want contains additional items. I'm being greedy at this point. I'm probably investing more currency. Okay, contains 4 additional items, 34% of increased quantity. That's what we want. Okay, so boom, boom. Well, we got a void. Yeah, definitely sunk more money into that than what it was worth. Always want my scholar cards. Could put it on my filter, but I'm like, whatever. Get too lazy for all that. Okay, here we go. So I thought we were light. We got one more room. And there's the red beast. I was like, there's got to be a red beast. Hello? There we go. That popping Arcane Cloak is so important for our build. Not only does it give us survivability, it gives us, because of the Arcane Surge, gives us a ton of regen and damage. super unfortunate. No King Harbies on this map. King Harbies, empowered Harbingers, whatever. And there we go. Oh. All right. Let's just reach it in the void, because why not?
Tell your future.
I think I'm going to get an oil. I think I'm going to get an oil. That is not an oil. 114, that's not even good. It's not even good. Get out of here with your trash.
I will see you again.
Oh, I should really. I'm putting this stuff in this tab just so I can keep track of how much I earn. But I don't really care. Okay, so this one we'll put here. All right, this will go for 38. Really? I'm gonna put it for 37. I feel like there's way more out there. Why isn't this sold yet? That's what I'm surprised about. You know what that tells me is that these are being bought by bots and the bots are not buying them. I'm gonna list them both for 35. Okay, so. Wow, there we go. See, I'm telling you. Maybe this isn't a bot. That person was watching. It was literally at 37 all afternoon, and I lowered it by 2 and instantly sold. That's how fickle these people are being. I incorrectly called this mantra flames. Roger Bloom. Nope. Nope. Already has one. I'll put in one that's that crap and went. Bye. All right. Now I have to buy herbs. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to buy scarabs. I want to buy rusted Harbingers. How much is it polished? Have polished gone down in price yet? This is the question. No. No, they have not. Go back to rusted. I will buy 20 rusted because let's just keep this. Actually, we're going to go down to 10 because who knows how much longer I'm going to do this strategy. Sell me your stuff. God, I hate trading. Bro, like auction houses ruin games. Yeah, but you know what? They make them ridiculously convenient. Trembolatico. Hello, Trembolatico. As you can see, my thermostat behind my head, it's glowing green when I tilt my head down over here. I'm just chilling. Screw it up. Fine. you trading with that nerd first? The effect on the map device, that's pretty cool. Harbinger, they all the same color? Yep. Okay, so now we need to buy polished light. Which are like exactly the same price. FWF. FWF. Exactly what it sounds like. FWF. Okay. Polished. Well, thanks, Benny. Okay, so the reason that we're going with rusted Harbinger and not polished or any other Harbingers is because the cost of the higher scarabs for Harbinger are due to the strategy that I was talking about like when I first started the stream. So basically what they're doing is they're using Harbingers, but they're rolling Nemesis mods on their Watchstones, where it's again Nemesis monsters drop 3 additional currencies. Well, the King Harbingers that you can get from these Harbinger bosses, they spawn so many rare mobs, so many. Because I did this one time. It's absolutely insane. You can probably go watch any of the larger streamers that are doing this strategy. The only reason I'm not doing it is because like all of the major streamers have said it's absolutely obnoxious to go and pick up all the currency you get. Don't get me wrong, you get a ton of currency, like of good currency. Even with an uber strict filter on, my screen will be covered with currency. You know, things like chaos orbs, chisels, GCPs, you know, decent currency, sometimes an exalt, right? The keys, the Val reliquary keys, apparently they count those as regular currency. I got 2 from the same map. And at the time they were about 40 chaos each, which is a nice dump. That's why these Watchstones with 4 uses on them and the Nemesis mod are going for like 2 to 3 exalts on Valdo's Rest Watchstones. But so you clear the map in a few minutes, right? Depending on which mechanics you have, you clear the map, we'll say 5 minutes with like a blight and harbingers and whatnot. Kill the boss. Then going back through the map and picking up all the currency, it can take you twice as long just to pick up currency as it took you to defeat the map. It really kind of sucks. It made me not want to do that strategy anymore. So I did it for one like rotation, like one total usage of the Sextant mods on a Watchstone, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this strategy. That one use, I made money in that one use, but it just wasn't fun, right? It's just click simulator at that point. You might as well play a clicking game. Granted, I click and pick up a lot of stuff here, but I just do the regular Harbinger strategy. So as long as all you need is this one Watchstone, Harbingers in area drop rare value currency shards. You just need 1. There's no, as far as I know, there's no magnifier to it. So like if you had 4 of those, it wouldn't make it any better. Could be wrong. Don't know. Don't think so. Because like I said, I've been getting, it's common that I get at least 2 exalted shards in a map. It's probably averaged out to, like, I've gotten so many, like, this costs, like I said, it cost me like almost 8 exalts. I have made, with this strategy, I've made at least double that. I've at least doubled 8 exalts. In between blight maps and the exalted shards and the ancient orbs. Like I've been selling those as I'm getting them, right? Right now I've got over 40. These are 15 chaos each, so it's not telling me how many exalted. How much is, have we dropped below 120 yet? Or almost, we're getting closer. People are trying to drive the price down. You can see them on there at 115, 120. People are trying to push it down. So actually me, honestly, as a person, like this is not a ton of chaos, but I have the means to make a ton of chaos, right? I have all of this currency that I can sell for chaos. Let's see. So I have 42. If I sell them in bulk, let's just say instead of 15, I sell them for 16, right? That's 672 chaos just in ancient orbs right there. That's all from Harbingers. That is not counting all of the exalted shards that I've gotten. And so like I said, an exalted shard drops. Well, right now, 6.5 chaos, that almost pays for the scarab by itself. And usually you're going to get at least 2. So that pays for 1 of the scarabs by itself. Then I'm always getting pretty much you're going to get at the very minimum, you're going to get ancient shards, ancient orb shards in a map that you're running. So, oh, I forgot about all these. Let's just take a moment and ID all these and we'll corrupt them all because that'll be fun. Love doing that. I'm not even gonna, let's see, do a quick precursory glance. Make sure we don't have like, it's actually really good. Hello? Thanks, Benny. All right. So yes, I am flexing on people with my trophies over here. They're trying to do the last like 4 leagues. I've been trying to actually get 37 challenges. And so now pretty much every league I play, I'm trying to get 37 challenges. I don't care enough to do 40 to get the eagle on top. I usually am not interested long enough to do this challenge, right? I don't know. I just have no desire to play that long, nor do I have the time to do it. I'm like 37 challenges, get these, that's good enough for me. Which one was this? Which league is that? Is that Syndicate? I think that's Syndicate. So I only ended up with 34. It pained me that I did 34 and didn't get more than that. So yeah, so I'm at 32 right now. Yes, I'm at the 31. And then this will be 34, and then this will be 37, and then I'm pretty much done with this league. All right. What was I looking at? That one is really... It is really good. Just by itself. You know what? You just YOLO it. I was kind of looking for like double corrupted jewels. Or double multiplier crit multi. And not corruption and crit multi. Yeah, we're gonna take these and go. Alright. Lightning resistance. Probably doesn't matter for a minion build. Area of effect. But not as good of mods. Probably gonna junk it. We're gonna junk it. Junk. SRS. Although nothing, or RS, reduced skill reservation, RSR. But those mods are terrible, so it's probably worth a little money. Happy Christmas with silence. Could be worth something. Multi if you've killed. Nope, it's junk. We are going to try and sell that one. It didn't change. Doesn't matter for minions. Don't care. A lot of lightning damage. Good chance. All right. Put you up for 40. Right, meow. Okay, that's all trash. That's so bottom tier fizz damage. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, it's junk. Junk. I want it to be junk. That crit multiplier is probably not going to matter for chaos damage, so. All right. Am I dropping frames? Wow, my stream is way behind. My stream is lagging. I don't know why.
Good day.
I'm checking my stream out right now in the dashboard. It is bad. I almost want to reset the stream. That's crazy. All right, let's see. This is probably not worth anything. Yeah, I don't know. We'll sell it for 5 chaos. Maybe someone will buy it. This one, we're gonna sell this one for 50 chaos. This one, silence with life. I don't know, 10 chaos. Sure. All right. So now we're gonna do that, frags, and well, I didn't prep any maps, so we'll just do one of these because I need 3 more for the Maven. So we're just gonna prep these maps real quick. Yeah, I need 3 more for the invitation, so we're just gonna prep these. Yeah, that's fine. And you know what? There's no reason to not chisel this. You know, if we're gonna run it, we might as well invest in it a little bit. Crit damage. For this one, crit damage won't matter. We'll just kind of stick these over here because I'm way too lazy to put them in a tab because I don't have a tab.